Why, hello everybody, and welcome back to another video on the Charles channel, and another episode inside of Stampy's lovely world. Today, in this video, well, Molly seems to have been taking full damage, but, you know, it is all good. Hello there down there, Molly. Hopefully you are doing well this morning. Hopefully, as a matter of fact, everyone's doing well. Well, I got invited by Molly today to the Lovely World Season 2 because, basically, with all the events that are going on with Charles and stuff, with, of course, well, the compound, from what I've heard about, with his whole backstory, and, of course, the loss of Dylan, he wanted to take a few days away from schedule just to sort of clear his head. But because everyone was so determined to build today's build, and it's quite big, I don't know why I'm looking at that chest, I just look at the furnace, because I thought today I was going to try a nice piece of juicy steak, because it's not my breakfast, but I think I might as well do it in honour of Charles's rituals, so you know what, why not? Nom 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 nom. You know what? It's got a bit of a nice aftertaste to it. I'll give it that. It's not bad. Also, if my controls feel a little bit off, like I'm going like really side to side, let me explain that. Basically, I use controller a lot, right, guys? And I should probably say, this is Wolf. If anyone doesn't know who I am, if you don't know who I am, then I'm Wolf. But yes, my controller on this thing that we use, the inputs are very weird. Like if I just hold it in very slightly, it goes fully forward. If I go like diagonally, like kind of this, it goes like fully diagonally. So I can't win. But whilst we're here I am. This is from the Worlds Collide era. But yeah, it's not about me today. Today, it's about someone else that's about to Love Garden. And today, that is Mika. And that is because they made this really nice image of, I think it's like, it looks like Stampy on like a nice little hill. And behind him is the rest of Lovely World. And it looks really abstract, as if it's like some form of like Minecraft painting. And I really love the style of it. It really does fit in. And I think it's something that Charles will love, especially when he sees it. So thank you very much for making that, Mika. And welcome to the Love Garden. How are you doing today, Molly? You doing okay? Good, good, good. And again, I hope you guys are doing alright as well, because, well, today's build is going to be a massive modern masterpiece. I'll say that. It's an alliteration, I know, it's kind of crazy, and you'll see why. Because today, we're building, drumroll please, insert drum roll. I guess we can't, but you know what, oh well, just hold the suspense. Today, we are going to be building a painting art gallery. I would say art gallery, but I know people would be commenting saying, but Stampy already built an art gallery. Well, yes, actually, technically, he built two. One of them was already a painting art gallery. However, he didn't have room for all the newer paintings that were built around the newer kind of ages of Minecraft, as newer ones came in, such as when 1.21 released all their paintings. So we're kind of doing this as a bit more of an up-to-date feeling sort of build. And I hope that you guys will like it. You know, let's follow the path. Let's be civil today, shall we? As we go past the forge and these other things. Yes, there is there is a video where I go around and see all this stuff for myself. So if you want to see that, then I'm sure there'll be a link somewhere to do with that. But yeah, right. Well, here we are. So this is the new area we've built out. So we spent a while on this. Well, I did, especially because I wanted to make sure that everyone had enough room to build on. And of course, this build is going to be insane. As you can see, it comes out to here, so it's longer than the runway expansion so far, and one day this will get expanded even more, probably, if we have newer things we want to build. So right then, Molly, I suppose we better get a good head start. Now, there's a bit of a rule of thumb for me, if you're wondering what that is. It's basically, because I came from my tainted tree, lost tree as it's called, I cannot sleep, because if I sleep, what will happen is I will basically I will be stuck here. So at night, I kind of can't sleep at all costs, which is going to be very fun. I'm just sorting out my my pockets, so apologies for that. Right then, let's get this started, shall we? So we've got the entrance over here. I just want to quickly work out how tall some of these sections are going to be real quick. So we have the bottom down here, and we're going to build up extending by 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be 4 in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what we're going to do is we're only going to focus on this left section. This kind of build is in 4 quadrants, I'd say. So you're going to walk in, and there's going to be a really nice corridor looking very posh, fancy thing coming down the middle. And you're going to turn left or right, or even going down to like other kind of like a reception desk down there. There's going to be all the paintings lining those corridors. And I honestly, I think the way the build has been designed, I think you guys are going to like it, and I honestly think that It's going to be one of the most like modern builds in the overall world. And I know like the style of course what Charles did and Stampy before Charles was I mean, I wouldn't say it's modern, but it's also abstract and unique, and I think that hopefully this build will stand out just because of its differences. And I'm going to take loads and loads of fall damage if I keep doing it that way, so I should probably be a bit more smarter about building this up, shouldn't I? So the design is basically, the bottom row is slabs and stairs, just in case anyone wants to build this. If anyone does recreate this, then genuinely good luck, because, well, there's a lot of hidden nooks and crannies in this build, shall we say. So a lot of these walls that you're going to see have all sorts of hidden different kind of things that, well, I guess some of them we can put up for interpretation after the build is built. But, you know, you guys are never going to get this right purely down just because, well, finding out what's in here is going to be pretty fun, I'd say. So yeah, the quadrant we're going to do is going to come all the way up to here. Now, it's going to be the exact same on that side too. However, the back isn't exactly symmetrically the same. And I see you're breaking your legs there, Molly. That is never good. Right, I'm going to have a loaf of bread to eat, you know. We've got to eat on the job, as Minecraft always is. And yeah, now I'm going to start working. I need to grab some stairs, actually. Let me go down and do that real quick. So there's going to be some stairs above that. And on each level of where these stair sections are, we're going to have some direct walls going up 3 blocks tall. And it just helps kind of contrast that white quartz brick polish sort of feel we have going on here. So if I grab out some... well, we're using a lot of the materials already. I think, yeah, they're in this one, aren't they? Yes, I'm losing where everything is. That can't be good. Oh well. So now we'll grab these stairs, and we are going to use a lot of these materials in the next episode as well when we do the inside. If we get to that point in the next episode, it really depends on how we evaluate this build off camera, and we think if it needs an extra episode of going over the back and stuff, then of course we can sort all that out in the future. But yeah, so. Hopefully you guys aren't taking me being here as a bit weird. I do apologise if this is a bit of a surprise to you. Yes, it was a surprise to me. I was just wandering around my own world, and then I got a mail, which I saw, and it was just, everyone wanted to still come on and build. Molly was getting very bored of just sitting around not really doing a whole lot, and everyone just wanted to build and enjoy and have fun, and I don't mind building every once in a while. I think it's kind of fun, so I thought, you know, why not take up the offer? And I think Charles, don't worry about him, as I said at the beginning of the video, he's just wanting to clear his head and, you know, not have to think every 2 seconds about what to do next, and that's understandable. He's gone through a lot in his time in this world, and, you know, it can't be easy continuing a legacy, and of course, especially with the backstory that he has as well. I've heard he comes from a compound which hit the target destroyed, which, honestly, I can't help but really feel bad if that is the case, because it's never nice to lose a home that you have value to. And then, on top of that, to lose a friend, someone that you trust a lot, honestly, that sort of thing hurts. And I hope that one day they hit the target where it hurts. They hit the target, shall we say. You know, I'm sure one day, think the air will be cleared over all your situations, hopefully, guys, and everything will be good. And if you're wondering where Percy is just chilling out at home. Sometimes, you know, he likes to have his days off, and that's fair enough. And Molly is always willing to go, and I've done that wrong, haven't I? That stair needs to go. I need to pinch that. It's because that wall was there. It really confused me for a moment. There we go. So, my bad. It seems that I'm... Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait, because these ones are supposed to go out. My bad. Okay, so I have done this wrong either way. I just need to chop these ones off. My bad. It's when I'm talking and building, it's always a fun process, that, isn't it? So this needs to go there, and then, yeah, that needs to go out like that. And then we're going to build this one out here, and you can kind of see the pattern. So the inner ones where the walls are going to go, like the turning ones, they're kind of hidden just because, I don't know, it just looks better when we do the concrete thing on top. And I see Molly's doing some of the walls down there, which is quite nice. And the top part is going to be quite difficult in itself. And I think... Let me drop down a second just so I can have a look. Yeah, that's fine. I just need to go one more out and then, yeah. So we're actually getting a decent amount of progress done on this. You'd be surprised. It is quite a large build. And the back section, that will all get shown in the next episode, like those 2 sections over there. We're just focusing on this quadrant for now. And honestly, I think that this build might turn out to be some of your favourites if this sort of style is what you're into. So yeah, if that is the case and you do like this build, then yeah, hopefully I've done it justice on my first time actually helping out on a video. This is quite a big opportunity here, and I don't want to let anybody down here. So you know what? With that being said, let's just crack on here. And it seems to be getting night, which would be fine in any other ordinary circumstance. Is that fine? Yes, that is fine. Can I just do these from down here? It's going to be a bit annoying, actually, I think. Yeah, because I need to go up, don't I, to go into the corners. Yeah, that's fine. Scratch that idea then. Let's just hop back up here, and we can finish this. I don't really know, like, I don't even know what I was going to say then. I was going to say I don't really know something, and then I just mind blanked. Yeah, I don't really know if I have done all these sections right. That's one thing I was going to say, just because, like, the stairs are really funky to kind of work with. I think that one was fine, wasn't it? Yes, and then I need to go out one here like this, and then, here we go. We're getting somewhere. I see Molly's also been making really good progress down there. Thank you for helping, Molly. Hopefully this build isn't driving you as crazy as it is driving me crazy. And, yeah, honestly, apart from this, like, it's actually quite fun to do something new like this. I thought that, like, this experience was going to be quite difficult, especially with such a big build for my first kind of trial of doing this. But no, it's actually turned out to be decently fun. If you do want to go to sleep, Molly... Wow! That is impeccable timing. I was going to say, if you do want to go to sleep, Molly, and pass the time, but Molly was on it. Wow. Okay, that is actually really good. It helps a lot to know that. And I know I'm taking a while on these stairs. Alright. That's nice one, Molly. You're being a lot more elegant than I am. Okay, I need to place one here, don't I then? Yes, that is right. And then this will go here like this. That'll go here. Sometimes I just have to focus on what I'm actually doing rather than what I'm saying, because yeah, I don't know. I'm okay with, like, commentary, don't get me wrong. But, like, when I'm doing stairs, of all things, like, that's... And the design is, like, it's consistently inconsistent, to put it in a bit of a way. Like, it's consistent because it's the same thing on all the sides. However, the pattern is also inconsistent because it's not like the stairs are just wrapping around the whole way. Like, the corner stairs start on the actual block above, and I've just messed that block up. Oh! Okay, it looks like... There we go. We just got a bit of lag going up in there. I think the middle bit... Does the middle bit... Oh, no. Why is there a pillar there? Okay, let me bring... Okay. You know what? Actually, I will just go down here now, and I will grab some blue concrete, and I will wrap some of that around. And as you can see, this is looking pretty good so far. You know, despite the fact that it took me about 5 minutes to do that row of stairs, you can see the design, and it'll look like that on this side as well once that's all done off camera. And again, that'll get shown. Don't worry, we're not going to leave anyone in the dark about that. That will be shown. So yeah, the blue concrete is just to kind of help with a little bit of an accent color. So a lot of the time when you're building a lot of these big sort of structures, it often helps just to have something to break up the pattern. Let me just check where it starts. If it starts where I'm looking, or whether it starts in a kind of different perspective. Okay, right. Sorry, I'm just having to look at the reference. I'm going to start it from... Okay, yeah, actually. Yeah, okay, that's fine, because that's just the upside down stairs. I'm going to start it from here, then, just to be sure. Actually, I'll just start it from one end. So yeah, we're just going to literally wrap this whole thing around above all these stairs. So it's going to be a lot easier, because the stairs are already in. So we don't have to really focus too much on, you know, maneuvering as such. Okay, I think I'm missing one here. Can I place one like that? Oh, no, of course it's going to do that. I think if I place one... Actually, I've got a better idea. If I break... Can I break this? Excuse me. There we go. Thank you very much. If I break that there, and then I'm going to have to... Oh, this is so annoying because the stairs aren't staring. My stairs are not staring. Oh, dear. Okay, right. Look, we'll fix that off camera. I think I only have to loop it around to here anyway. But I've done enough with stairs today. We will fix that off camera, okay? He says, whilst probably almost forgetting. Yeah, again, if you know, for anybody that is here, watching right now, genuinely, I hope that everything is going okay for you guys. I know I keep on, like, reiterating that, but it's something to talk about. Like, what do you guys do, you know? I know, when I'm not here, I'm doing my stuff, and, Molly, you know, what do you like to do, Molly? Are you into landscaping, sort of gardening, I'm guessing that is? Looks like your sort of thing. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, golden, I guess. Okay. Right, well, let's just get this done, because we're nearly there now. We're actually about, I don't even know, we're about over halfway up now. Once we get this in, it starts to sort of carve a bit more around. I don't know, I just completely lost train of thought then. Okay, oh, those are like that, yes, my bad. Okay, right, I'll let you do that and I'll just start on the next front sort of section. So, sorry, if my interactions feel a bit awkward in this video, it's because, well, it feels very surreal right now. Like, I'm trying to maintain talking, being interesting, and also at the same time, just building. It's a very hard balance. Like, I'm a lot more passionate when I'm doing things for other people than I am sometimes for my own sort of thing. So this for me is like, I'm trying to just make sure that everything is going okay and people aren't going to be too upset about the sudden change of it not being Charles in this video. Believe me, Charles will be back. This is not a permanent thing. I mean, depending on how you guys receive this, depending on if this is something Charles wants, I mean, I could probably help out in more sort of things. I'm not making that a promise. That really just depends on how things do be going. But just know that, of course, if it does come to that, I will... what am I looking for? I will oblige to that. Okay, there we go. I think I'm looking for... I need... should they be in here? Where are they? I need smooth quartz. I thought I grabbed some out. I thought they would have been in here, to be honest. These were just... okay, smooth quartz. There we go. I completely blanked on them. There we go. I got them. So just about that, didn't I? Right, so the next layers... I need slabs, actually, as well. So many different blocks in my inventory. And they're all the same colour, so it's even difficult. Even more difficult at that. Right, I think it's in this top one. There we go. We're finally getting somewhere. Right, here we go. There we go. I've also got some slabs. Thank you. Thank you, Molly. Thank you for throwing those to me. Yeah, honestly, the one thing that I've heard from everybody, the general consensus is, if you need materials, Molly is the person to ask. Like, don't go to any shop, don't go to anywhere. I mean, of course, if you want to give places money, then that's also appreciated. Let me just drop down a second. I need to, okay, that's fine. That lines up with that. I'm just making sure. Yeah, don't go to any shop. Just ask Molly, because Molly has everything. Molly is literally, what? I'm trying to think of like a shop that has everything. Not a Stampy's World, but I mean, maybe that should be like a thing. Maybe that could be an idea. A shop that sells. I don't know how we do it. Sorry, I'm just counting. I'll move, actually. I think you know what you're doing. Yeah, that could be like a cool, like a universal sort of shop. Like an Amazon or something. Like, we could just order your own sort of thing. That would be a really wicked idea, actually. Like, you place an order in, it could be like a really cool, like, redstone sort of based system as well that kind of tracks all of the orders and stuff. Actually... that could be a cool thing. If anyone wants to see that, then, you know, let me know. I'm sure we'll let Charles know about that idea. Or, depending on how things go, I mean, it could be something that we build pretty soon. Because, genuinely, shop ideas are always things that I think everyone who's doing this struggles with. Shop ideas especially. Because the thing is, Stampy's already built most of the things that we have in this world, right? Like, you know... This world, I mean, what Charles has done and all of his helpers, like, they have literally, considering the limitations, they've completely changed Stampy as well for the better. Like, their shops and stuff and, like, everything that's been built here is insane. And that's already taking into account the general limitations because of what was already built here. So, genuinely, like... It's as I said, it's one of the hardest things to really think of new ideas for this place because most of it's already been done, and I scratched my head for ages myself thinking about different things I want to do. Like, oh, do I want to build this? Do I want to build that? I have a lot of ideas, and I like designing a lot of things, but like none of them really work out a lot of the time, and you know, that's why when it comes to looking around this world and actually touring it, it really gives you a grasp of how much can really get done in the span of, I mean, over a year. And it's been consistent as well. Like, that's like a major thing as well about it. It's not been inconsistent like I have been in the past. Which, if you know, you know, I will say that. But yeah, so, honestly, and Funland minigames as well, that's another thing that deserves its own kind of thing. Like, how many have I built personally? Like... probably about 3. That's even being lucky. I think 3 is probably about right in terms of numbers, actually. Honestly, they're just so hard because, like, I think with the Funland especially, you need to consider a lot of things, right? Don't you? You need to consider redstone, making the game look good, making the game fit around that redstone, and it's a lot of trial and error and things that you have to consider, especially with like limitations. And like, I'm not really a redstone person. I know Dylan was, but well, good thing I mentioned that away from Molly, because I don't want to remind everybody about what did obviously happen, because it is genuinely sad. Right, what am I looking for here? I came down and I was looking for something. Let me check my. I swear I was looking for something, right? I've just gone completely blank. I just went blank. I was like, I'm looking for something, need something, and then I don't even know what it was anymore. So, okay, oh well. Oh, I've just fallen down. I might just move this scaffolding if that's fine. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's how you do it. Yeah, the hitboxes of scaffolding I can never get used to. I can never, because I mean they're just so it's so small that if you punch like down there, oh, not that time, but if you usually punch like lower than the scaffolding, like I can't do it now. I can do it when I'm trying to prove a point, but when I can't prove that point, I seem to just not be able to do it. But yeah, as I was saying, the scaffolding hitbox is very, very annoying to work with, just because of the hitbox. And have I just misplaced that? No, I didn't misplace that. Molly's already storming ahead. Let's see what this next layer is. There is... Oh, I remember one thing that I was supposed to go down and get. I've just remembered now. It was the iron trapdoors. Wow, I need to definitely improve on my memory, don't I? Right, well, I'm going to go down there and get them now real quick, because they are going to come up in like one of the next layers. It's already getting dark. How is this day going by so fast? Time honestly flies. Like, in every Minecraft world, it just does. Okay, I'm not going to forget what I was getting this time. There we go. Iron trapdoors. Got them. Done. Wow. Trust me to forget something like that. And Molly has slept. Congratulations. And we actually might finish this build on time, which is actually going to be good, because I don't want to set a bad track record of things taking a very, very, very long time to build. That isn't what I'm trying to do around here. Okay, so the next layer up, it looks like we have this sort of layering going around. Yeah, that's fine. And then, okay, we have a layer of slabs, it looks like. Yeah, a layer of slabs. Let me pick blocks some down here. There we go. I only need to switch over like one inventory slot, but oh well. Let's start them here, shall we? Oh, I've just misplaced one, but that's fine. We will allow, we will persevere, and you know, that could be one of the secret things. If anyone's recreated this, you're never going to see that again now. That's it. That's going to be one of the secret little insymmetricalities with this build, isn't it? Just a missing slab, well, not a missing slab, but an extra added slab under there. So, you know, you have to be really paying attention now to get that in. But yeah, all jokes aside, genuinely, this build is quite difficult looking at it now. We're already approaching what, like, I think we're either at or slightly past the 20-minute mark, and even though we're nearly done, you can kind of see. Why can I not place it? Oh, there we go. I didn't have one on me. That's just typical. Right then, so we are nearly done. I think there's like 2 more levels, maybe. I think there's one which is like a quartz level, then there's iron trapdoors on top of that, and then I think we're on the roof section. And when we are, because of how long the time is going on this video, I think that will be where I do call it a day. But I will do that only when we are at that roof section, just because I don't want to completely bore people by just filling in rows and rows and rows of slabs, because that just seems like it, you know, that could just bring anyone to tears watching that out of boredom. Yeah, so just to spare you, myself, Molly, you know, Percy, because why not the sanity, I think, yeah, we will just skip over that. I'm just going to move these slabs over here closer to my pickaxe in case I do misplace them, which I seem to be doing quite a lot, because yeah, well, I guess I'm just bad, but you know, it's fine. Right, how does that go at that section? Let's see. I do have a world open of just reference for this, because I know I'm not going to get this right the first time. It is that big. Like, if I didn't have that reference, I don't honestly know how I'd do this at all. Genuinely, it would be a very, 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 very bad experience for everybody involved. So let's not make it that, shall we? Let's actually have fun and build, because that's what we're here to do. We're here to enjoy ourselves, not to feel pressured into getting everything right. And if we do get things wrong, then, you know, there's two options. A, we can fix them off camera, and B, we can well, we can just leave them and pretend that they don't exist. That's also an option. But never run from your problems. They will always come back and bite you twice as bad. That's moral lessons with Wolf today. Right, let's get out some smooth quartz. I just grabbed out the same thing because I'm not paying attention. Every block in here is the same color. Like, what am I supposed to do? I think... There they are, okay. My bad. You'd think I'd be able to tell by the texture, but yeah, that doesn't even help. Okay, that just... There we go. Have I got everything now? Yep, smooth quartz. There we go. Just double checking. I don't trust myself to have the capacity to get that right. So that is well, I'm being partly sarcastic there, but only partly. Sometimes, honestly, if there's like because this build is using so many white blocks, and like if you don't really pay attention, you can obviously tell the slabs because they're a completely different texture. But if you're not really paying attention to what you're grabbing out, then you could be grabbing out all sorts. You could be grabbing out pillars or, I don't know, smooth quartz or regular quartz. Wait. Oh, are these diagonals fine? I hope so. I don't know if I should have brought them out anymore. Oh, yes, hang on. I should have. Okay, my bad. I will break these away. Sorry, Molly. I was building them along because the slabs. Yeah, so we're actually near one of the major roof points now, actually, to be honest. This part just kind of goes back quite a way, as you can see Molly's doing. You're doing quite a good job there. I'm the one being careful and trying to crouch so I don't fall through, but you're just there, like, going completely crazy. You know, building is definitely your wow, just placing those blocks crazy fast. Yeah, building is definitely your specialty. You know, I couldn't tell before. Yeah, no. Definitely just Molly cruising ahead, where I'm just there, trying to not make too many errors. Just I don't like to do that. I don't know. I like to be careful, but even still, sometimes you can never be too careful, can you? Because even still, you'll always still make some form of mistake. And well, at least I do, at least. But you know, that's just me. So yeah, we're nearly done. Actually, speaking, we are actually near the roof section. So I think the part that Molly has just done is marking out. Let me see that in a moment once I fill these in. I think that's like where the roof. Like there's gonna be like a really nice glass roof on the inside of this, which I think you guys are gonna like, because especially like when it's like midday, you can look through the middle and you'll just be able to see like the sun right above you, which is kind of nice. I don't know, like some builds just need to have that one kind of thing that help, and there's actually kind of a few with this. We're gonna have a floor made of coral in some places, which might sound absolutely crazy, but trust me, when you see it, you will understand everything. But that will be saved for the next episode. If you guys want to see the sides, I will quickly drop down and show you. This is kind of how this part looks. I could do with more scaffolding, but I'll just pile up for now. Why not? Yeah, this is kind of how this part is looking for anyone that wants to recreate. I don't think it's actually too difficult. It's difficult to build in survival, yes, it's for sure. But I don't know if it's going to be too difficult just in general to build. And with the size of this, it is, you know, it's going to take a while anyway. It is enormous. This build might even be bigger than the bowling alley. Controversial take, it might be. But yeah, I didn't design it on purpose to be as big as that. But trust me, it might be. But you can see how this is turning out now. This is kind of one of the sides, and there's going to be a middle bit here, which we'll do off camera. And this side here is going to be exactly the same. Exactly the same. So go ahead and build this side, and in the next episode, before we get anything done, we will show you the back. I know, the back. Oof. I know a few people that are going to be saying, the back doesn't matter right now. But you know what? We got to do it. Builds have got to look presentable here. So, yeah, that is going to be it for this episode. I want to say a massive thank you to Molly for helping out. A massive thank you to Charles for allowing me to do this, because this is, you know, hopefully you guys enjoy it for what it is. It's something new. And yeah, a genuinely huge thank you for watching and putting up with me for this length of time. And I will see you all, well, we will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.